for that. Now, a bill that, among other things, seeks to establish and better define the role of Chief Administrative Secretaries went through its first reading in Parliament today. The National Government Administrative Laws Amendment Bill that seeks to make various amendments to 4 acts is viewed as a route to revive the CAS positions that was declared unconstitutional by the High Court in July. We get more from our very own Victoria Rubadiri.
Efforts to revive the controversial position of Chief Administrative Secretary have re-emerged just months after it was declared unconstitutional. This time, it is in the form of a bill. The National Government Administration Laws Amendment Bill seeks to make various amendments to 4 acts, including the National Government Coordination Act, which intends to provide for the establishment and functions of the Head of Public Service and offices of the Chief Administrative Secretary. Section 12A elaborates on the appointment process from the recommendation of nominees by the Public Service Commission to the President to approval by the National Assembly. The criteria that would make one eligible to be nominated as a CAS are a bachelor's degree, public service experience, and meets the requirements of Chapter 6 of the Constitution. In addition, factors that would deem them unfit for nomination are conviction of an offense, bankruptcy, being a holder of a political party position, being a member of Parliament, or a public or state officer, and lastly, if the individual has been impeached. A CAS will respond to issues relating to their portfolio, liaise with Parliament and county governments, as well as provide interministerial and sectoral coordination, represent the Cabinet Secretary as directed, and perform any other duties assigned by the Attorney General or CS. These proposals ironically emanate from the National Assembly that only months ago declined to vet the CAS nominees handpicked by President William Ruto, saying it had no constitutional authority to do so.
I, Isaac Maigwa Mwaura,
being appointed a Chief Administrative Secretary.
This, however, did not stop the 50 CAS nominees from being sworn in by the President at State House in March this year. The Law Society of Kenya and Katiba Institute filed a successful petition challenging the appointment process. In July this year, the High Court dismissed the appointments, deeming them unconstitutional.
We do not think that it was the intention of the framers of the Constitution to have 50 CASs deputizing 22 cabinet secretaries.
The position of Chief Administrative Secretary was initially created by former President Uhuru Kenyatta in 2018 in a process the court later declared unconstitutional in 2021 due to, among other things, lack of public participation. Last year, in September, however, President Ruto proposed to establish the position again, but this time with public participation. Victoria Rubadiri, Citizen TV.